My name is Parvati Reeves, Parvati Susan Reeves, and I'm from Canada. But I lived in India with Swami for 24 years. And I was working in Montreal as a fashion designer when I came across a Vogue magazine in 1975, December, with an article about Sai Baba in it, with a black and white photograph, and the name Sathya Sai Baba written underneath. I never heard of the name and never seen that face, but something just grabbed me and pulled me to read the whole article, which I didn't do in a fashion magazine usually. I just looked at pictures. This was a travel article written by an Englishman who spent 4 months with Swami in Puttaparthi. And he described Sai Baba as the embodiment of pure love. And this was the secret. It just went straight into my heart, this sentence, Sai Baba is the embodiment of pure love. And I felt that if this is true in this world, then I have to go and see it myself. And so I decided to go to India all by myself. I haven't had, apart from the article, I haven't had another book to read or anything about Sai Baba. In those days, there were no, there was no literature available about gurus so much. And I went all by myself, and there was no address in that article. It just said Prasanthi Nilayam in Andhra Pradesh. It's close to Bangalore. So eventually the months passed, and when I finally got to India, I set out for Prasanthi Nilayam in a taxi. In Bangalore, in those days, all the taxi drivers knew that if a white person comes, a foreigner, they are going to Sai Baba. So there was no problem to find it. And we drove and drove and drove hours into nowhere to get to the ashram. And we arrived about 12 o'clock, midday. Very, very hot, deserted ashram, nobody's seen on the streets. And I went into the accommodation office, and the man who was sitting there didn't like my appearance, because I must have looked like a hippie or whatever, foreigner. And he said, I came with the intention to stay for 6 months in Prasanthi with Swami, because the writer of that article wrote that it took him 4 months till he got an interview with Baba. I figured for me it would take 6 months at least till Swami calls me. And but this man in the accommodation said, you can stay only 1 week. It was a shock, but it was a great turn in surrender. I thought, if this is not the place for me, then my God will take me wherever I need to go.